Hello Eagle Nation, this is your boy coming at you with a brand new video that's different than most. This is my very late week. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my week 7 recap of the Philadelphia Eagles with the New York Giants. The Eagles won that game. Wow, I forgot about the score on that game, but all I know is Carson Wentz do real well. It's right. The score was 21-22. Eagles win. The Eagles won a game by 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions from Carson Wentz. He did real. I think he threw for 349 yards, 2 touchdowns. No, I'm sorry, he did do 1 interception. He did 1 pick, and the offensive line was banged up as usual. Let me see, and most importantly, the defensive line did real well. They did a good job of containing Daniel Jones, the New York Giants quarterback. They were able to contain the run just a little bit. Secondary, still a work in progress. Offensive line, work in progress. The offensive play calling was a little bit better than it had been in recent weeks. So, I'm not quite exactly sure how to describe this game other than the New York Giants had the lead 17-14 going into the halftime. And so, I can speak about a lot of things about why this game was as pathetic as it was, because it was pathetic. Never mind what I got on it. This is my work close. I'm at work doing my week 7 recap. But anyway, never mind that. I'm at work, as you can see. But like I said before, the game was shaky at best. First half, shaky at best. Second half, everything started to get going. Carson Wentz started to get a little momentum going. The running game was a little bit better. We still haven't had a 100-yard rusher since our running back Mike Sanders went on IR for the next 2 weeks. He should be back pretty soon. So we haven't had a 100-yard rusher. He had 400 yards rushing in 6 games until he got hurt in the last game he played before the New York Giants game. So other than that, I can say that it was an okay game. Had me on my heels because of the fact of the penalties that were called, unnecessary penalties the Eagles could have avoided. They could have had more points scored on the board. We had a couple of kicks that were missed by Jake Elliott, who damn near cost us the game. Now, had he complete both those kicks, it would have been a different story. He had to kick a 3-point field goal that he missed, and then he had to kick a 29-yarder, and he missed those. So, from what I've heard now on the internet, that the Eagles have bringing in a kicker. So I'm hoping that this guy can challenge Jake Elliott to be a better kicker, because he's been missing a whole lot of kicks the last 7 weeks of the season. And so this is a guy who has helped the Eagles win a Super Bowl. Matter of fact, he was the rookie who kicked that 62-yard field goal against the New York Giants in Week 1. Because that game was tied 17-17, and it was down to the very last second, like 4 or 5 seconds left in that Week 1 game against New York at New York. You know what I'm saying? So he kicked that game-winning field goal, and that game-winning field goal got the Eagles going from Week 1 all the way through the entire season and went to our Super Bowl. So that game was our momentum going forward. You know what I'm saying? So I can never forget the 2017 season, because that was our best season ever. And Coach Doug Peterson's second year at the helm. So we had pretty good players. Most of them guys were veterans, very talented. You know what I'm saying? So now I really don't exactly know what to say about this entire team, because too many injuries once again. We're slowly and surely getting players back, but overall, it's still a mess. So I'm praying and hope that this game coming up against the Dallas Cowboys, I'm quite sure you guys heard about Dallas. They ain't got no quarterback because Andy Dalton got knocked out the game. with a concussion, so he gonna miss this weekend game against us. And they put in some rookie quarterback who no one ever heard of. So the Eagles defense should pin their ears back going after Zeke Elliott, because Elliott has had some fumble problems lately. He's been putting the ball on the ground. He hasn't been maintaining. It ain't the same Ezekiel Elliott, you know what I'm saying? And then, and worst thing about it, Dak Prescott is also out for the year because he has had a twisted ankle, the ankle broken too, and so he out for the rest of the year. So the Cowboys is kind of banged up. They banged up worse than we are. So this should be an easy win for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm not expecting to be no blowout win, but we should get at least 30 points scored in this game against this Cowboys defense, who they ranked damn near dead last in the NFL. And their offense is probably like top 20, 22, 20, 23, somewhere along the business. So they got one of the worst offenses in the NFL. So the Eagles should do real well against this Dallas Cowboys offensive line and defensive front and special teams. So the Eagles should have a good ball, because this game is going to be at Dallas. So this could be a good game, and I can't really wait for it. So without any further ado, the Eagles did really well defensively. They got a couple of, I think they got an interception, I think, and they got a couple of sacks as well. So I mean, hold on just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Life about to get ready to go out. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up this video before it goes completely dark up in here. Anyway, the defensive line did real well. They got a couple of sacks, I think, on the New York Giants quarterback. They were able to contain the run just a little bit. Wide receivers, we still hurting at the wide receivers. We still hurting at the quarterback position, because Daniel Jones was able to complete some deep balls for first down. So we still hurting there. So this should be a good game against the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm looking forward to that game. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video with a high note. Hope you guys have a good week, because we now play the Cowboys at Dallas on the road. So right now we are now 2-1, and we should easily be 3-1 with a stranglehold of the NFC East. And now we are now looking like the overall favorite to win the division, because, like I said, a lot of players went out with injury, and now we're starting to get some players back from injury. So we'll see how that works out. But overall, peace out. The Green Talons coming at you guys with a video. Hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think about the video, and think about what I had to say as far as the overall game against the New York Giants. Now on our way to Dallas to play Dallas at Dallas, with should have a stranglehold win over this division. So this is your boy, the Talons, coming out. Peace, one love.